It's weekend before Labor Day, and I'm about to give this car back. We've had it for a couple of weeks. It's from GM, and it's weird to make this for you because you are now 2 and 3, and the whole world can change by the time you are old enough to appreciate this video. These could either be everywhere, or we could be, eating dinner over a fire. Right now in 2008, we're oil, again, probably won't seem like a big deal, maybe, is about, I think it's $120 a barrel today. That's a lot of money. The highest it's ever been this last summer, and so we're having an energy crisis. And all these global warming people are, oh, the trees are crying every time you get into your car. And so we're looking for different sources of energy. GM is doing something with a fuel cell. This is new in our time, wildly new. There are only a handful of these cars made. Right now they're all handmade. They haven't told me how much it costs. They just pretty much said, please don't get into an accident with it. But it's handmade by a team of scientists and General Motors people, and it is show you where the engine usually is in a car. Again, it's weird. It's kind of like Back to the Future, where that was a movie where they went back in time to 1955 from 1985, and Doc is like, oh, 121 gigawatts, and didn't know how to get that kind of power and everything else, and everything seems strange. To me, this seems strange and new. To you, it may not, because it may be the way things are. This is not an engine. This is 100% petroleum free, so there's no oil in this whatsoever. I don't know if you can see over here, but just a bunch of hoses and everything. This is a fuel cell. This is the problem right now. We can't, this is like a giant battery, pseudoscience here, a giant battery, and they can't get it to hold enough juice for more than a couple hundred miles, which has kind of been a problem as we're trying to drive around and do anything, because there's right now only one place to fill it with hydrogen, and that's outside of New York. So this is where we normally put the gas, but now if you see, it's you open it up and you put the hydrogen hose in here. They take the hydrogen out of water, hit it with electricity, which, the environmentalists are, the poor fish, what happened to the poor fish? You're using too much water. But you take it, you zap the water with electricity, you take the O out, you just keep the hydrogen, and then they compress it and they put it in here, through here, and then into tanks. There's 3 tanks. There's nothing you can't get to it, but there are 3 tanks this size, and they're stair-step down, and it fills with 4 kilograms of hydrogen, which is costs currently $8 to fill this for 200 miles. So it's pretty sweet. I have to tell you, the best part about this is where I don't care how much GM wanted to charge. The zero emissions sticker, and gosh, I hope they don't get angry. There used to be somebody, not me, I swear, there used to be one that said petroleum free on this. I don't know what happened to it. I swear I don't. But the petroleum free, yeah, here's one that says petroleum free, and the zero emissions, worth the price. You charge me anything for those stickers so I could put them on my car, so everybody's like, really, petroleum free? Oh, you must love the planet. I love you so much. And you just be at the gas station, yeah, petroleum free. I'll show you the inside. This is cool. If you put it up close to the dash, you'll see. You turn the key, and you don't crank it like you do an engine now. It's starting up. It's all electric. It says starting, please wait, and then it's going to say, wow, you're almost out, fuel low level. You're almost screwed. You're almost abandoned on the side of the highway saying, gee, I wish there was a hydrogen station someplace. I've been there. This little green light says that it's cool to drive. It drives, we'll just drive it around the parking lot here, or around the block. It drives just like a regular car. Let me see here if I can get, let me show you this. Here's how this works. The hydrogen is out of these tanks. The little green balls, that's hydrogen, comes up here to the stack. It's not an engine, it's called the stack. It is joined, the green balls joined with little blue balls, and somehow or another magically makes, I want that flying car, makes the energy here somehow or another. And that's what makes the wheels on the bus go around and around. The blue ball is water vapor, so it's zero emissions. What it does is just make water vapor, which again people will say, you're causing too much water vapor. There'll be too much rain from the water vapor. At the same time, there's just not enough. Now you're using too much water, and then it's going into the sky and causing too much rain. That's what's going to happen. But it is, the RPM is kilowatts. It is, and remember, this is just a prototype, but it is fantastic. I mean, the pickup is really fantastic. It drives just like a regular car. The only problem with it now is they're testing how much people need to hear, because it's completely silent, and so they're testing what people need to hear from a car, because we use our eyes, our ears as well as our eyes, and that's a problem. Now GM is doing that, but the great state of California has decided to form their own panel of experts to decide what a car should sound like. Oh, government's not out of control. Forget the private sector figuring that out. You know, why should GM foot the bill when the state of California can? They're brilliant. This one makes a little bit of noise when you go outside. I'm going to turn it off. This is the coolest thing, because again, I'm sorry for the Back to the Future reference, but when you turn the car off, it runs for a little while, but you got to go to the back, because it sounds like the Back to the Future car, because it's just like psh. But listen, here it goes. Turn it off. And if you come back here, this is the tailpipe, and it's putting hot air out now, but it's like very humid. I hope there wasn't poison in that. And now it's off. So you'll be, you're too little to remember, but you were one of the first to ever drive in a hydrogen car, and hopefully they'll be able to have these out, and that will be the part of the transportation of the future when you're grown up, and you'll watch this and you go, oh Dad, please. And then when your girlfriend or boyfriend come over, I'll say, no, watch this, and then I'm going to show you pictures of the kids when they were taking baths. Oh yeah, don't mess with me, because I'll do it. Uh-oh, I'll do it.